This feels great. Doesn't it feel great? I love this guy so much. Joining me right now is a 16-time WWE World Champion, a talented actor, and a New York Times best-selling author who has a brand new children's book out today called Elbow Grease, Fast Friends. Please welcome our pal, the one, the only, John Cena.
I love your elbows. I love your elbows. I love your elbows. I love your elbows.
That's what I'm talking about. That is John Cena, our first in-studio guest right there. Yeah, as far back as you want. Yeah.
No, this is 6 feet. I was just doing the...
Oh, you did the perfect thing.
Yeah.
You look fantastic.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen you in like 8 months, man.
It really is, yeah.
It's very special.
But you got all dressed up.
And you didn't. You repeatedly, like, I really value our friendship. And repeatedly on this show, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I know I do. Yeah, no, the thing is, most of my guests for the past 6 months have been in pajamas. So
These are my pajamas.
Oh, wow. You really sleep in some fancy stuff, man. Congrats on everything that's going with you. I can't even tell you what it means to us, to me, that you would come on the show. We've known each other for a long time. We've done a lot of crazy things, a lot of firsts.
We have, and here's the problem for everybody watching at home. This is just going to end up in like a bro hang.
I know,
supposed to do the interview and like talk about the book and stuff.
No,
This is gonna be a bro. I miss you, man.
I know.
Love you. I miss you. You're the best. It's an absolute honor to be here with you guys, with the 12 in the audience, the most energetic Tonight Show audience I've ever seen.
Six to 12. I'd say probably 7. Maybe.
Estimated 7. Yeah, seven sounding like 12.
It just means a lot for everyone even watching at home. You're making a lot of people happy right now. So thank you so much for doing it.
And man, I appreciate you having me here, but also doing it the right way. I mean, tested when we got in. Everybody is social distancing, covered in protective gear. I've never felt more safe. And even, man, as much as I want to give you a big old hug, we're 6 feet and we're doing it the right way. So it's a start.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks. The last time we hung, really like broed out, we did.
Beers.
We crushed
beer.
We crushed beers together. We were in a Michelob Ultra ad with the Roots.
It's gonna be a bro hang.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys were there.
That's right.
Volt was there. Kepka was there.
Yeah, it was insane.
It's like a weird dream.
It was bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, I had so much fun with you, though. I got to spend 3 days with you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what it's like to spend 3 days with John Cena, because it is just mayhem once we leave the hotel room. It is everyone recognize. They don't care about me at all. They're just pushing me out of the way, like, John Cena, John Cena, John Cena. But then you're so nice to everybody. I will never forget this. A kid came up to you. A little boy came up to you, and he just flipped out, like couldn't control his emotions and started like shaking and crying. And you were so cool to him and nice to him. It's like this. It was just amazing to see. And then he was like, "Hi, Grandpa." He pointed at me, and I go, "Yeah, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Please, yeah."
Well, to be honest, dude, I'm that kid to you because you don't know. Like that commercial meant a lot to me because that commercial was for you. And Michelob came to ask you to be like, yo, we need kind of like a mentor, coach, get you in shape, toughen you up type of guy. And you're like, yo, I want to hang with John Cena. And we crushed beers and made a Super Bowl commercial. Like, what a crazy life.
We got to hang, we got to joke, we got to sing. Thank you for singing Reunited with me. Thank you, Roots, for playing that. But that was,
add that to the list.
You're a good singer.
Crazy we've done.
But I mean, what's your go-to music? Is that?
If I'm gonna sing, it's probably like I probably had one too many, and I'm probably singing like sad country.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love good sad country.
I think it's because Friends in Low Places or anything by Johnny Cash or Merle or Waylon or Willie.
The Outlaws
Singer,
and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because that's like you don't really. I don't have much skill. So.
Oh, please, yeah.
That's kind of where I live. How about you?
We have for me, it's BTS week, so I have nothing but BTS love. That's all we do here. That's all we do.
I jam out to them.
How about this? So when we were with BTS last time, we were talking, and I was like, who was anyone you just named someone you'd like to meet? And they all said John Cena.
Floored me.
I know you saw that.
Floored, like stopped my heart.
It was so cool. But then the BTS Army kind of embraced you. And like, please be part of our.
Well, see, that's when something becomes a thing. It's open for criticism, And I love what this band has done because they're this massively popular thing, and they've been so globally popular for so long. Then I was like, okay, I should probably know about this. So when I started to look at BTS and listen to their music, I was originally drawn because like there are rappers in that crew, and they use on some of their intro tracks and like bookend tracks, they use like sick ass boom bap beats and they actually rap. So like, yeah, I kind of like this. This is great.
Yeah.
So I got interested in the music, and then I got interested in what the music stood for. And they advocate self-love. They advocate don't be afraid of failure. They advocate that you are enough. They kind of are trying to shatter all the stereotypical difficulties and uncomfortable situations that we go through, and they're catering to an audience that is living that, young people. So like that's why they're so popular around the world. One, they're great performers, but is the message they send, it resonates with the people. And on top of that, they've developed this global army, this BTS army, that is not just like geeked out fans. Like BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists, came out of pocket more to support charity. And this isn't the first time they've done this. This BTS Army charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun. You know, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work, and that's purpose, and that's changing the world. You know, like that's impressive. That is impressive. And I don't care how you feel about them. I don't care if it's your bag or it's your not. I get it. It's music. You have your opinion to like what you want. How they conduct themselves as human beings and the message they send to the world, man, that's something special.
I want to talk to you about everything because you have Fast 9, you have Suicide Squad 2, you have Elbow Grease, Fast Friends.
Elbow Grease, Fast Friends.
We have, there's so much to
moving
talk
so
about.
fast.
I know, I want this to go on for more and more. Guys, more with John Cena, you can't leave. Well, more with John Cena when we come back. You have to
I'm gonna
stay.
stay here, though.
Oh, you're 6 feet.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and